All right, so FCD is a focal epilepsy. Now, remember that focal epilepsy means the seizures start at a focus and then they spread, they generalize. So we call those types of seizures focal to bilateral tonic-clonic. They are what are now known as like grand mal seizures is what people used to call them, but now we just call them tonic-clonic or focal to bilateral tonic-clonic. Generalized epilepsy can also have these seizures, and if it happens in generalized epilepsy, it's not called focal to bilateral tonic-clonic, it's just called generalized tonic-clonic. So FCD is a focal epilepsy because there is a focus of abnormality in the brain, and the type of seizures you have really depends on what part of the brain is involved, right? So if the FCD involves the temporal lobe, you're going to have temporal lobe seizures. If the FCD includes the occipital lobe, you're going to have occipital lobe seizures, so on and so forth. So when these seizures spread, we call them focal to bilateral tonic-clonic, as we do for focal epilepsy. So that's how FCD can progress to tonic-clonic seizures. There are people who have FCD who've never had tonic-clonic seizures or focal to bilateral tonic-clonic seizures. And the reason for that is because sometimes the FCD is not so intensive, meaning it doesn't involve such a large portion of the brain that the network picks up spread. Sometimes they just have focal seizures and it never gets worse than that.